I hit
Kill
him
that
first
guy.
on
What are you
accident.
doing?
No, I hit him first. Dude,
Oh,
these are cool,
All right.
actually. What?
those
Hi.
are kind of
Oh, death
cool.
counter's still on screen. Got to get rid of that. Get rid of those. There we go.
That's,
Hell yeah.
that's actually really legit.
Oh, that was worth it. That was cool.
What's that? What's that top that girl
Now
character?
you can name a video, Can Demon Beat Demon? Oh my goodness, true, actually.
Hey, what's that top that chick's like wearing next to you?
Oh, that's Varrock armor. I have that too.
Hi,
Why is it
Mikey.
yellow?
How's it going, buddy?
That's Sword. Pretty sure.
Oh, I thought it was gray. Never mind.
Here, let me double
Alright.
check.
We're here. We're doing stuff. Those demon feet were worth 43,000.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Let's-
See?
Demon feet. Demon feet.
Do you see it, babe?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Wow, are you so buff looking?
It's just the armor.
it's
Man, that's
quite
cool.
it's quite the get up. The party hat, the hooves, the half naked tank top,
I mean, that
the
was a
graceful
hell.
Sorry.
legs.
That was hella worth. That was a cool clue scroll I just did
Yeah,
there.
demon feet, bro.
I know. Kinda cool. Well, now that I'm done with my tasks of doing
Joey.
Dragon Slayer,
What's up?
Are you still broke, or did you get your own money back?
Oh, no, I'm still broke, but I'm going on an adventure to go get my money.
Joey, no! Do you need money?
I'm literally just going to go get some right now.
Okay. I just feel bad because
While we're
you
waiting.
missed it. You missed it, but Blake needed to buy a room plate body and room plate legs, and it was like 150k each or something, or total. And
I was gonna say not each. That'd be
No.
ridiculous.
that would be ridiculous. And he's like, "Can I have some money?" And I was like, "Oh, I forgot to give everyone their money back. Oh no, I have it. I just had to put it in the bank." Alright.
Consider it a donation.
Oh no.
But soon I'll be rolling in all the gold coins. And by soon, I mean about 33 levels away.
Jesus. Wait, what's your...
62.
Oh, you got a ways to go.
I have to kill crawling hands.
Those are like level 5. Oh no, wait. I feel like we've been over this.
Oh, they drop a lot of
Crawling
gloves.
hands are really easy.
Yeah, they're like level 5 or something. Or 12.
I was doing it.
Huh? Oh, that's weird. They drop crawling hands. Drop crawling hands. That's funny.
I'm sorry, what?
That's kind of concerning. Camera, are you okay? You're blurry. Camera does that sometimes. I don't know.
Oh,
Bungie says now,
probably
can you
the color
name a
from the screen.
video, Can Demon Beat Demon?
Yes, I could do that.
Why not?
No, I said I could.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? What?
Okay, that bad tone. Yeah, why not?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that was really bad tone. That was
Sorry.
like 2 different meanings.
Oh, what about
Sorry.
rune kite shield? I didn't even think about the shield. Can I do a shield? Right. Who sells, if anyone? Nope. Okay, what about square shield?
Alright,
For sure.
gonna change worlds because there's no one here doing the thing.
Nope.
Oh, you have to
Damn.
like flock to them.
Ooh, what about defender? Wait, wait.
I don't want to get the guy trapped myself, so I'm just gonna let them trap the guy,
What's-
and I'm gonna steal from their benefit.
That's smart. It's like you're double thieving.
What was everyone else on? Let's see. Guess this in 444. Let's switch to that world. Let's see if anyone's happening.
Come on, 4 for 4. The Wendy's 4 for 4.
No stealing of the kind. Alright, let's go to
Oh,
Blake's
man.
world.
I need 65 tech and 65 strength to consider having defenders.
Are you serious? It's so
Damn.
high.
I know. It's gonna be a while before I can do that.
No one's doing the thing.
My favorite world is 322.
Try 322.
Slayer Masters sell mirror shields, which are really good for 5,000. Oh, how good?
That mirror shields were just for basilisks.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna find out right now.
I usually don't have issues finding the thieving world. People are just
I've
like a
I've never really rocked a mirror shield before.
Ever?
No value, 5,000.
You didn't even like ever use one for
Yes.
basilisks
Well, okay, maybe I did, but I mean, I never used one
outside
as
of
a
that.
shield. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
See,
me neither.
defense bonus is 17, 19, 15, 17.
Oh, I found a knight. I also found the
Wow.
horde. Literally.
Mirror shield is not better than a mithril square shield.
Go get a natty one. They're everywhere. Right? Question mark?
I have no idea.
You didn't Google square shield shop.
OS, RS, Addy, kite shield. Let's start with kite shield.
Now you're being bougie.
Am I? Let's see. Nope. Okay, what about adamant square shield? Also no.
Oh,
You can get some with like clue scroll rewards and stuff, but that's like, you know, not gonna hold my breath for that.
right.
Someone
I didn't
died
see your
while
myth shield.
thieving.
No worries.
Now what, my love?
I'm just doing Slayer till I know people are on. I don't know what we're doing tonight as a group. Ben's supposedly gonna be on anytime, so
That's the question.
like I'm cool with you guys working on getting your level recs. for
There's
the
so
quests.
many people here thieving. Oh my god.
That's what you wanted.
There's more than usual.
That's what you wanted.
Not necessarily. It's making the game glitchy.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, abort.
You can do it. You can do it. I
No, it's
believe
fine. It's just the night keeps flickering in and out of reality because there's so
Oh,
many
babe,
people.
Your screen had thunder on it. It scared me.
you. Good, good. There seems to be some level 12 crawling hands. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly, you guys wanted to do Enlightened Journey? Yep, that's why we're doing the quest. XP.
But it's taking us 2 weeks to get 30 farming and 36 crafting.
No, the
Yeah.
crafting should be really fast. I just dumped like 400 gold in the bank. There should be
What do
more
I
than enough.
do? I just make the bars?
I
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
someone, yeah, bars, and then if you make them into gold rings or some other, I don't know, I'd look up like the best rate, but
Man, I'm kind of lazy to do anything else.
Hey, stop. You're freaking out the night. Jesus. Okay.
You're freaking out the night.
The night's
No,
panicking.
the
Ow.
farming's already taken care of. I think they're all there. I just hit my first 10.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I see that.
Okay,
Wow.
okay. I need to leave this. This is a great place and all. Wow. Oh my god. Alright.
Too many
Too much is happening.
Lol.
It's
You're having a
breaking the
stroke.
game.
The
It's
game's having a
literally
stroke.
breaking the game.
The night's having a stroke.
Like, oh my god.
Everyone's having a stroke.
I know it can be bad, but I never thought it would be that bad.
Damn. I don't want to know. I don't really want to know.
I'll have to send a clip of it later. Like, the game was just not handling it. Okay, I found another server. It's a lot less people. Time to steal.
Joey, I've done 800 laps.
Nice.
That means I've at least accumulated 8 mil.
Nice.
And what do I have to show for it? Like 600k.
So, babe, how much XP do you... Ooh, teal gloves.
Very
I-
easily distracted, babe. Focus.
Yes. So bracelets will be the best thing for gold.
Just a basic bitch gold bracelet.
Yeah, and then what do you call it? If you have gems, that would also, which I know you don't have gems, but like if
Yes,
we
I
had
do.
gems, oh, okay. Well, if you have some gems, doing a sapphire bracelet or emerald bracelet is also gonna like increase your XP rate. On those.
Doesn't an emerald bracelet teleport you? Or no, what does it do? I forgot.
I don't
Great
fully
question.
remember. Is Joey using Runelight? I'm pretty sure he is, yeah.
Yes.
Why you sound so mean?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't mean. I'm
Wrong
still
tone.
shocked by what's
Wrong
happening
tone.
earlier.
Yes.
But
Our
anyway,
tones are off today.
what's
Yeah.
your crafting level currently, babe?
Fucking 9.
Okay.
That's cute.
I got nothing
what
better
about-
to do.
What did I do for mine? I did molten glass. That would be.
Exhausting.
It would be, but
Hey, Mikey.
I'm pretty sure
What's
I did
that?
that. So can you make a goal?
What?
Can you make a goal for your crafting from where you're at currently up to 30? You need 30, right? Or is it 35?
It's like 36. It's 36, right?
Let me see. Enlightened Journey. It is 36, yeah.
We'll just step in for a second. Hi. Good. Working on some medical issues here and there, but other than that, pretty good. Nah, not dying. You would like that though, wouldn't you? Nope, not getting that far. Just stupid gallbladder issues from the past. Other issues that are tying with it. Good stuff. These knights are stubborn. Do what they're saying.
From
Well,
that
so
level.
far, this rune armor is
Level
preventing me from
9.
getting hit.
Or can I just put current XP? Or no, current. Whatever. 9 to 36. Okay. That's
No, don't run away. Go back.
okay. Now what, babe? I did it.
So did you set it up to 36?
I did.
Okay, now hover on the bar above where it should be showing probably, and then it'll tell you how much
What
XP.
bar?
Maybe it doesn't.
No, I have to be like currently crafting it so it just shows.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me just do XP calculator. I can do this. For
This guy has a red
crafting.
panda coon.
Target level 36. So for 24,815. 24,815, and then that divided by.
You have one in Rune Light, the red calculator on the side.
Oh,
The red calculator, skill calculator. Okay, crafting. Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean, it tells me like what I'm at and where I need to be. I just don't know the difference. I guess I can just do it manually.
so let's see. There's. So you
So
get 20,
I need-
20 XP. So if you make the
Lovey.
molten class,
Love it.
yes.
I need 23,800 XP.
Okay. Thank you. And then XP each is looks to be roughly 20 as well. So make something 20 XP, so 40 XP each, roughly. So if we get you 620 molten glass, you'll get all the way up to 36 crafting, and that's the same for everyone. So if we just spend our time today
Running sand and seaweed.
yeah, we
But
can.
what if I'm already at 28?
Then you can get what you need and then do what I'm doing, which is nothing but getting the materials to help them go faster. If we want to do something like that, it's an idea. It's a thing. Also, Bunty suggests there's an entity hider mod that makes it to where if you have too much shit on your screen, it'll take stuff off to make it lag less often. But I don't know if you need that because your computer is.
There was just so many players. So many. The amount of people that were in that small space trying to pickpocket at night was breaking the world.
Babe, I like how the attack animation for the hand is just him like waving his fingers at you.
He's like fingering me. I'm killing the big ones on purpose because they'll at least give like
More XP.
more than 0 XP. Yeah, pretty much. I remember having to use it in Wintertoad because there was like 1,200 players in one arena. Oh my fucking
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
would
no,
be
I feel it.
ridiculous.
That sounds like madness.
After dealing with what I dealt with, I can imagine that pain.
Guys, I'm an idiot.
What'd you
What
do?
happened?
I didn't grab the pyramid.
Oh.
I didn't grab the pyramid. I just went up there to fucking high sky, high five the gods, and leave. Oh,
Good
man,
job.
I'm doing great. That was like
Well, that's
2
a-
whole water skin doses, my dudes.
I'm gonna look up.
You're doing great. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna look up Ben. Where's his crafting? He's at 18 crafting, so he's not gonna need as much either. I mean, he'll still need some.
I was
but,
about to say,
like,
the difference
How the fuck
between...
did everyone get such good crafting?
Well, I did a lot of cowhide. A
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of cowhide.
I didn't do any of that crap.
So like 20. So I'm just gonna write this down. It's roughly 620 for molten glass for Babe, and then roughly for Ben, it's going to be
Babe,
what?
are we making anything out of the glass, or are we just...
I'm accounting for all of that in my calculation.
Okay.
Ben will need roughly 520 molten glass, roughly. And then let's look up you.
Stop hitting me, Knight. Just give me your money. You can't have more money anymore.
What was it? 24K?
Be broke like the rest of the peasants.
Jesus. He worked his way to that role, man.
Fuck him.
Oh my god.
And then roughly 325 for Joey.
Imagine just being at the top and then just getting shredded apart by thieving peasants.
Ooh, I just got
Hey,
red gloves.
Dawnstar. We're just stealing
So I
from
I
this
remember
wealthy
having to
knight
use
until
where-
everyone gets on.
When Group Iron Man came out. When did Group Iron Man come out? I think we're late to the party, aren't we?
No?
No?
It was pretty close to the same time frame, I thought.
Yeah, we started like within the first at the very most month.
Oh, okay.
2008 Iron
Yeah,
Man.
it was pretty close.
Sorry, did you
to-
say 2008?
Dawnstar said 2008 Iron Man.
What the f- I have 100k. I could have 110k right now.
I have 13k.
So with all that in mind, we need 1,465 molten glass materials total for to split between you three.
That's a lot of molten glass.
Mhm.
It is.
I thought you guys were talking about the Iron Man movie. That's fair. I can understand the misunderstanding.
Bruh.
Dude, I just hit. Dude, when I hit a 10, it's so satisfying.
And then you hit a 0 right after it.
I hit big numbers.
No comment. Absolutely no comment.
I don't know what this guy has pet-wise, but it's super sick.
Picture? Ooh, an emerald ring.
I mean, how does one take a picture of the screen?
You know,
Screen cap?
I keep telling one of you's gonna have to go kill blue dragons.
Mm-hmm.
But I might need to go kill blue dragons.
I have no idea what you talked about. Oh well.
Wait, what? No, Joey.
No, not
So-
you. No, the
Oh.
blue dragons, I know, yes.
Okay.
I need cannonballs, and we're gonna go kill blue.
Guys, I'm getting a fucking collection here. I have teal gloves, red gloves, and now purple gloves.
Dibs on the red one.
I also have all those gloves in my bank currently.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny.
Remember, I had to
Okay,
kill
when we
them
all-
too.
When we all end up looking the same, because we all have the same fucking armor and we're evened out, we're gonna be color coded by gloves.
Yeah, you don't get these gloves. You get red gloves now.
That's it.
Like, oh.
And next time, any other accessories have to be red.
If you guys want, we can start the grind now. That way, it's more likely we get it done.
Sure. I'm just farming money.
You can now kill fever spiders. Oh, that's fun. I don't know what those are, but I'm not looking forward to it. The
They're
color coding thing sounds
basically-
cool, though, since late game you're all going to look the same. Ooh, mysterious old man. Would you like to do a maze? Yes.
So, Justice.
Wait, hold on, Bunty. I'm not joking. There are mothers out there who have so many children. There are like 7 or 8 children, and they color code them because they just forget which one's which. You're not even joking. Okay, yes, Joey.
So to give you an idea, from level 60 to 61 for my... Oh no, was it 61 to 62? From 61 to 62, I got 1 full level of thieving from stealing seeds.
How many seeds you get? A lot? That's a lot. Hell yeah!
I have over 1,000 potato seeds because of it.
That that raises my blood pressure in the best way, Joey.
Wow.
Like, that's a lot of potato seeds.
Yeah, it is. I'm so proud of you.
That's only like 333 farms, but hey.
Now, it's not imminent now, but I'm gonna need Marentil seeds so that we can farm Marentil, so that we
Yes.
can use it on the incense burner on the
I
gilded
I
altar
have
and then
17
use the-
Marentil right now, like already fully done and cleaned.
Oh, we're gonna need like 700.
I figured, but those are hard to
Wow.
come by from
No,
the
you farm
seed.
them. Oh,
My mother,
Which I
told me
have
when she was
8
a kid,
seeds,
she and her sister wore bracelets with their names on it. Their parents took them off thinking they could remember who was whose. Oh my god, they had to put them back because they couldn't tell them apart. Oh, What?
Yikes.
like as little kids? I would assume little kids.
That's a yikes.
Yeah, because I told him that, like, you heard me.
Yeah.
All right, so what I need to help
As
Oh,
babies.
no.
Get
Okay,
stuff.
That makes sense.
Babe, if we have twins, we're color coding their asses. There is no in between.
What did
What are
I
you
get?
saying?
I got.
what do I
got
need to help out with this
teenagers.
adventure?
Oh yeah.
What adventure?
Seaweed or glass? Whatever. What?
Yeah. So
Can
in order to get
can you
seaweed,
meet? First, we need a shitload of buckets.
Which I
that's easy.
have.
You just you can literally buy like 2,000 from the farmer lady and drainer next to the patch.
Okay. So first step, do that.
Okay.
Well, let me get up. Step 0 is get off this fucking pyramid.
So we're gonna need a lot of buckets. Well, I'm gonna take the rest of the money in the bank.
Okay. That's okay.
I'll leave the one coin that Blake deposited a long time ago.
It's true. That's the same one. It has not been moved.
Good.
And guess I'll go buy a bucket. See all the money, yes, all of it.
It's like 75k.
Consider it a donation.
Shit.
You don't have free space for me. I'm about to though.
Babe, you don't need all those leather gloves.
I know.
He
But-
needs it.
He needs
I don't
it.
care. I'm a hoarder.
You are.
Putting all this. Don't worry. I'll take care of it later when I need to.
Mhm.
He
You know,
says
you've
that.
been saying that for like months.
I was about to say, he says that, but I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Listen
Yeah.
here, buddy. You right?
Listen here, you little shit.
He's only gonna worry about it when his
Uh,
actual bank is full.
I'm gonna wear red gloves and a red party hat. Oh yeah.
Oh shit, color coding.
So who am I getting the buckets from?
Matchy, the farmer lady you bought all your tools from in Drainer in the farming patch. Make sure you buy the
Sure.
packs, not the physical bucket. Man, I gotta leave the pyramid.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Guys, I think my new biggest pet peeve of this entire game is having anybody make me leave this fucking pyramid.
But
How
you
many
know
buckets are
it's-
in each pack?
Like 100
If you
or something.
if you examine it, it should tell you.
Yeah, if you examine it.
Yes.
It's not faster. It's
Oh,
not.
I'm dumb.
I'm currently on the phone with my mom.
That's okay.
Conversation taking longer than I thought, but it's about important stuff. Trying to hop on soon. Okay, no problem. We're getting a head start on today's activity. It's a grind thing we do as a group, so you'll slot in when you can. But it's for your crafting levels.
To Drainer.
Once you guys have
They
I
need
mean-
to hop to our world.
okay, what world? 307?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone want compost?
Nope.
Are you sure?
You do
I mean,
though.
I'll take
No.
compost eventually.
Yeah, I got a bunch for you. Don't worry.
Did you buy the wrong one?
You know, maybe.
Bro.
Or anything for Molly. Adventure.
Oh, Molly's a homie.
Hi, Molly. How's it going? Wow, your
Inspector.
hair, your outfit, your eyes. I
Your
know.
eyes! The little black slits. Your eyes.
Okay, let me find your evil sister.
First time chat viewer says, do you want to become famous? By followers, primes, and viewers at this stupid website. Ha ha ha.
God.
I know, right? Where's my remove? Want me to ban? Yes. I don't have my. Where's my freaking show mod icons? Please do. Oh, there we go.
They have. I see Bunty's mod icon.
Yeah. No, I was talking about buttons for me to ban. I didn't have it set up. But
Don't you
thank
run
you,
for me, you
thank
little
Bunty.
bitch.
Yeah, so it's messages like that, you can just spam.
Joey, what's going on over there?
I caught her evil sister and threw her into a hole.
Good job.
That's all you need to know.
Okay, babe's gathering the sand. We're gathering more buckets. How many buckets do you need, babe? 1,400?
I have 1,700
And
Oh!
that's more than enough to share
Why
among
am
the
I here?
people.
because you wanted
Okay,
to join me.
So here's the secret. Once you guys get to Yanil, or one of you guys need to come to Yanil and collect sand with me. The other, needs to go
Run,
over here to Port Karazard, or this place right here.
I know what you're talking about. I've
It's
been
like
there.
right next to you. It's literally between RD
yes, babe, I
and
see
Yanil.
the mini map. Yeah.
Okay.
We've been there.
There is a person at the dock who sells the seaweed. So someone needs to hop worlds and basically purchase as much as they can until they get to 1,465.
I'll
So-
do that. Joey,
Do you want
run.
the money back? Or do you have money?
No, I have money.
Okay.
Oh, I've got.
Where am I going for the sand?
We're
Uh,
going right now. We're going right now. I'll drop
So
you
you-
off.
Come to Yanil, which is south of RD.
We're on our way.
We're taking the charter to Port Hazard then?
That'll be a 2,000 or 1,280. Do you know how to make your way from here?
But saying the three of you in battle, who wins? I'm pretty sure that's gonna be Blake.
Yeah, Blake's just simply.
What? Between us, what battle?
Us three battled, who would win? And it would be you.
Combat? I mean, just because I've been doing Slayer, yeah, I'm probably a little stronger than you guys. So when you're ready to go there, babe, you can just use the minigame teleport. It's called Fishing Trawler.
We're here.
Oh, okay. Well then,
You're
never mind.
you're late to the party.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
This is gonna be a lot of money. I think. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of money. Alright, everyone take note. I started at 820k. I have to buy 1,400 seaweed.
Yeah.
Throwing all the buckets into the group storage.
Yes, please. I'm gonna need some. Oh,
I'm also
You-
dropping out the the compost in there.
Walking compost.
Okay,
when
so
you're ready, just
what do
follow-
I need
just
for
follow me.
sand? Just
empty
Just-
bucket. It's a full inventory of empty buckets.
okay. That's all I need to know.
And then
Top
if you
Squirrel.
have any of the gear for lightweight, I would wear it.
My
so
boots?
You're, graceful.
Got it.
Do you have graceful?
No,
None of it.
not that
part?
cool.
Okay.
I'm not that cool. All offended.
No problem. So generally, you want to run while you have the buckets empty, because once you put sand in them, you're super weighed
I
down.
only have
So
30
just-
sprint anyway. So.
It's fine. So just remember to alternate. If you do have any run energy, run on the way there, but not back.
No, that's pretty standard.
Okay.
We
And
might.
then it's right
do
here.
this
You
with
just use
guys.
the bucket on here.
On
and
the
then you just
sand
wait.
pit? What? Why? Why is this random sand pit here?
coffee.
What the fuck?
Don't ask questions.
No,
I know.
I have so many questions. This game is bullshit, and you know it.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, what? Babe?
Isn't there like a limit on how many times you hop worlds and stuff?
No.
I guess I
I
could be
literally
asking
hopped
Bunty.
world like 20 times trying to get.
Bunty, is there a cap
stuff.
on how many
I don't think there is anymore.
times you can hop? Because back in the day, like actual 2007, there was a cap because they wanted to keep bots from going crazy.
Well, as I said, I literally jumped like 30 times practically just trying to find the thieving spot. So
He said.
I think so, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
Okay.
if it gets to the point where that happens, we can swap off and take turns or something.
That's what I was gonna tell you. If I do get pinged for that, you're gonna have to tag out.
also, hurry up, Blake. I gotta wait for you to access the group storage for more buckets.
Oh.
For my bucket.
Wait,
Why
no,
don't you
just
just put them in your bank,
Yeah,
dude?
put them in your bank, and then when we're done, we'll just put it all together.
Yeah, but I still need to access the other bank to get more buckets right now.
Oh.
I'm confused. What?
He didn't put some of his buckets in his bank. Is what he's
Literally
saying.
put all the buckets in the one bank, and then I realized that we're walking at the same pace, and it's like that's not good.
Okay, well, I just took 100 of them, so or
Here.
700 of them.
I'm gonna
The limit does log you off if you hit it, but you just log back in. Oh, so it's probably not gonna be an issue, babe.
Don't you?
Yeah,
I
I'm taking
bet-
300, so there.
Some fucker is also doing exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that I hit a little bit of that when I was doing it.
But I get competitive.
Oh, remember to do the control-shift arrow to go fast.
Ooh. Ha! Oh, wait, control shift. Wait, control?
Control
do?
shift, left or right arrow.
Control shift right arrow! Yeah! Wait, will it quick hop me to scary worlds if I do that?
It'll warn you if it does, so then you can just go custom and. And then once this is done, we just give everyone the number that I calculated, and everyone goes make their molten glass, and then they turn that molten glass into items. And then by the end of it, you guys should all be 36 crafting.
You son of a bitch.
Wait.
I know you're doing this. Get back here!
Justice is mad.
That fucking giggle, Joey. What the hell?
Justice is mad.
There's a fucking group Iron Man bitch who's stealing the same thing, and we're literally going world to world. Haha. Her name is GIM Dip. Level 66.
Wizard
I'm-
Cool Cat. Woo! Wizard Cool
And I'm
Cat.
buying it before she is. Yeah, well, who has graceful, bitch?
Not me.
I'm faster. Oh gosh.
I'm faster. Graceful does not increase the speed in which you world hop, I don't think.
No,
No,
but she does keep her sprint.
But I do keep my sprint. They're walking. We do the walking. I can't believe I'm getting 80 agility from the freaking pyramid. It's so sad. I feel like
Funny, dude.
Limpwort. This is some Limpwort shit right here.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he only needs like the pet, and he's already gotten like 2 dragon chain bodies and a couple dragon 2Hs, pretty sure.
Oh, I talked to my brother yesterday, or the day before. I don't know when I talked to him, but recently.
Yeah.
I talked to my brother, and he's like, "So I've been keeping up with Torvesta and Limpwort because of you guys." And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "I need you to know that he bought, oh gosh, he bought 20,000 kebabs from the Tanner guy
Yes.
for 1 coin."
Yes, and each one you have to go through dialogue. There's no
Yes.
like. Yep.
And he was like, "I just had like an otherworldly experience watching him do that for so long for 20,000." I was like, "That's great." He goes, "Just imagine the amount of time that takes." And I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty next level."
Oh my goodness.
Time that I just don't have.
Yeah, I can kill fever spiders. I don't know what they are.
I think those are kind of high level. Aren't they like level 56 or something?
Only
Do they drop
56,
anything?
he'll be fine.
I don't think so, but I think they're good XP like for training.
Bunty has a question for you.
Yo.
Oh, by the way, Joey, there is.
There is.
There. Sorry, I was reading Bunty's message. There is a guy in Yanil who's obsessed with sand. That's why there's a sand pit right there.
Oh, like actually?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just live in like Caramdra or something? There's
I don't
fucking
know.
sand everywhere.
I don't fucking know. I just know that
What?
he said that. Bunny's asking, he's done 2 laps of agility. He wants to die in all caps. How do you have graceful recolor already? Friend, she's had it for a while now.
I like how he's like friend. My dude.
Remember when I
Compadre.
do you remember episode 1 when I was like, she likes agility?
Remember the
Was it
intro when he's literally said she likes agility?
Was
Yeah,
not
I
joking.
wasn't just bullshitting.
She's obsessed.
Oh, it's just the way I am.
But I can also say I'm also obsessed with something, and that's thieving.
Wait, how do you have full graceful recolor? That's not even okay. That's just the recolor, though. I thought you were talking about the pyramid.
But the recolor is you have to do Brimhaven, so it's
So?
basically that's basically agility.
We already know that people absolutely think that that's too grindy, and you're the maniac that did it.
Oh, really?
Yes, remember? You literally had that conversation with a guy the other day.
I did? Wait, who is
Yes.
this?
A
No, I
person
did
in
not.
game. I was literally in the chat when you happened. Come on.
Oh, and he liked my outfit.
And then he's like, "Yeah, wow, I'm surprised. Not many people actually go for that
Oh.
because it's they usually lose interest like a quarter of the way through."
It wasn't very enjoyable, I will say that. The only thing that got me through it was like watching Shanghai Noon, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, with Jackie Chan, and something else I can't remember. Oh, a murder mystery.
You're just a master at mindless grinding. I can't.
Well, I mean, it does help if you have like a TV show or an anime or something on the side, and you're just clicking the same thing over and over again. It starts to become so
It's quite
like
peaceful.
second nature that like whatever.
Downstar had the
It's all-
question here that I feel like
Oh man,
answer.
Bunty. So on RS3, I did grind Barbarian Assault to get 50
One
million
moment.
bonus XP, and that took like 3 months. And then I went straight into using all of it, and that took I think like 8 or 9 months straight. It did take a few. I think it shaved years off my life.
So I'm gonna ask this to everyone in Blake's chat, my chat, everyone. What is the best Final Fantasy game?
Ooh.
Ooh.
The one where you carry the the stupid crystal lantern thing, and then you have to go through the fog for the rest of the game. I think it's on GameCube.
Oh, are you talking like Crystal Tactics or something like that?
I don't know what it's
I
called.
forget the exact name, but
Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that.
So for like, oh my goodness,
I'm missing 40 marks just for Graceful, not counting the
See-
recolor.
See, it's tough.
full experience, it's probably got to be 14 because it's literally a single player story and campaign in a MMO world that's all cohesive and feels good. But
Which I can agree with
Straight-
that.
the straight up single player game experience for some others are also really good. I personally like Final Fantasy 1, the original, just for the fact that it felt so classic and so like genre defining in a way.
Yeah. One was really fun just for the fact of it basically just throws you into the world like, good luck, and you're like, oh,
And there's
okay.
there's a lot of video game tropes that are out there nowadays that they have, but like they were the first to do it, so to them it's not a trope. It's
I never
like,
played 2, so I can't say anything
Two-
about 2.
2 is basically 1 with a little bit of story and direction of where to go because of it. 3 was pretty epic, and there's inspirations of 3 inside of.
14.
I guess there's actually inspiration of a lot of the Final Fantasies in 14, but
3 was like the
um,
main focal point from like the beginning, it seemed like. Especially with
Yeah.
Crystal Tower.
I have not played any of the others. Well, I have played off and on, like here and there, other Final Fantasies, but 1 through 3 I've played all the way through. 14 I've played up through Stormblood, and then I played 7 on the PlayStation 3 emulator of PlayStation 1, and that was really fun.
Which I heard 7 was really good. I never had a chance to ever.
I still intend to play all the Final Fantasies through, like in order.
One day.
And you need to play 6?
With the exception of 14.
I never played 6, but I'm in a free company on 14. They worship 6. They love Final Fantasy 6, so it must be really good if that's the case.
Yeah, I've heard 6 is super good too, but 7 is a cult like a cult favorite because it's just, I don't know. I think it's thematically just really interesting.
I think that's when they made that new direction towards like more 3D object based like overworld.
Maybe. I owned 15 and I downloaded it and played it for like 30 minutes one time, but I really didn't get further than that just because I got distracted playing other things, honestly.
Fair. And at 15, I do only recommend playing it when you have the King Edition or whatever. It's supposedly a lot better.
Yeah, I don't know which one I have, but yeah, at some point on this channel, I'm definitely gonna continue
But you made
the
it
Final
to
Fantasy
3.
grind. I've already played 3, so next is 4.
Yep.
Oh boy, there's so many games, dude, to play. And then it partly makes me feel bad to even be playing RuneScape or League. It's because I could be playing other games that I know are on my to-do list, you know?
Oh, Lovey. They're not going anywhere.
I know, but I am. I died one day.
Oh my god!
I don't have infinite time.
His only regret, not being able to finish playing those games.
Listen, if I was a full-time streamer and I made money off streaming, this would be way less of an issue. But I have this thing called a job, I have this thing called a girlfriend, I have this thing called a house, I have this thing called family.
Cats. Don't
Dude,
forget the cat.
I have cat.
I mean,
Just
that's practically
time.
in family,
Time.
let's be honest.
Time, everything is time.
Oh, I know. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I've
we
started to bounce my time a lot better, because I was getting overwhelmed with too much shit.
I feel like
Yeah.
that was more recent than not, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been
Nick is
slowly like
down
refining
there.
it more and more ever since like forever ago, but it's been getting better and better every time.
Yeah.
So.
I hear it's adulting. It's like one of the things.
Adulting, time management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had infinite time, living would not be stressful.
Which at
In
this
terms-
point,
in terms of like, if you have infinite time, you have infinite time to make money and materials to
Weren't
live.
we, dude? Weren't we just talking about this, babe? About like why all vampires are so bitchy? Because they have infinite time, but because they live their lives like they're in the span of 100 years, because they're trying to fit into normal mortality, that it's not even fun to be immortal. You're just like, ugh, like I gotta live in increments of 100 years and this stinks.
I mean,
You can't really be who you want to be.
yeah.
That's
guess so.
probably why all vampires are like pissy.
How's the seaweed grind, by the way?
I know.
I
Sorry,
tell you,
adulting's hard.
I would tell you, but I'm not even looking in the bank. I buy the seedweed and then I put it in the deposit box because it's like 2 squares closer.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
look at your phone. Tell me if you think that's real or not.
I should do this for pineapples.
Is that to you?
Yes.
I would not click any of those links.
No.
I would certainly. Do you even have Quest Diagnostics?
Oh, no.
Okay, then yeah, that's definitely a scam of some sort.
What the fuck?
Oops.
Even
Yeah,
is
no,
Quest
that's-
Diagnostics? I have to look this up.
If you, anytime I get anything that at all suggests something that I actually have is an issue, I don't even look, I don't even click, I don't even acknowledge. I literally just go to the place I know is actually their place, and I see if there's anything up. And if there isn't, then I know it's bullshit.
Quest. Visiting Coeur d'Alene.
Oh gosh. This guy's name is Baked Bake. But I thought it said Baked Blake. And I was like, oh shit.
So I have 381.
It's
Buckets of
literally
sand
just
so far.
a town away, but for some
I
odd
have
reason,
600 and
I don't
something
know.
seaweed.
Oh, nice. You're collecting it a lot faster than we are, but we
Well,
have 2 people doing
say
it.
you
I
guys-
also have about 300 sand. But...
But we're about on par.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. We're
About
how far are we
halfway.
along?
We're like almost halfway.
Almost halfway, yeah. As soon
Do it,
as
babe.
Ben shows up, it'll become
Do it, babe. We're halfway there.
33% faster. We're almost halfway there. Whoa!
There we go.
Living on this concept of talking to God while you close your eyes and hold your hands together.
Whoa!
I'm fucking sorry. You want to run that by me again, sir?
If I'm honest, if I had to repeat what I just said, I don't know what the fuck I said.
Oh, I know. Your
It was
brain
off
literally works off of this. I'm gonna say random bullshit, and then someone questions you on it, and you're like, huh?
He just says what he feels, man.
I don't even know where he gets half this shit. Like, it's just
Hatred.
buried deep into his brain.
Just hatred.
Hatred. Hate. Every time I could be angry in real life, I just save it for
These
this.
moments.
Yep.
Except for I see you angry all the time sometimes. When something gets you worked up, you're very vocal about it.
I don't like to see my babes upset.
I don't often get upset. Usually it's about little things, but like
Well, yeah.
truly big
True
stressful things.
anger. When that's
Yeah.
where you get silent, and that's when it's scary.
That's
That's
the thing is, that's the thing. I don't know if I've been truly angry.
Do you think Blake would get violent if he just snapped and
I'm-
actually got angry?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, Justice. Everyone will do that.
It's true. I think I also agree with that.
It depends on the
Silent
situation.
but deadly, says Dumpstar.
I'll say I don't even. Okay, if someone murdered your family in front of you, I think you would just snap.
I can
and
actually
just murder
agree with
him
that,
your bare hands.
because if someone did that, I would kill him. I would
I
not
was gonna say
hesitate.
if it was in front of you, I think anybody would just snap, but like Blake would probably just literally rip him apart with his bare hands.
I'm gonna pretend that's not happening so that
I'll
I don't
say-
have to think about it.
This is why we don't talk about it. 'Cause he's like, "Well, it's
Oh,
never gonna
it's
happen,
true.
so
It's
we're
true.
not gonna-"
Like, he would totally stop. If he wants to
Oh,
avoid that
sure,
topic, yeah.
sure.
100%.
Yeah, Blake's literally the opposite of me. I have a short fuse. I do have a short temper. I'm one pissy son of a bitch, but I forgive and move on quite quickly. It does take me a few hours depending on how bad it is, but
Okay.
it takes a lot for Blake to get upset.
That's where we're similar yet different. Because I will take a while to cool off, that's about where we diverge from there. Because I will not forget. And you're lucky if I forgive you.
Oh my god!
It's bad.
You just hold
What
bad
if-
grudges, dude.
Oh
What
god,
if they-
yes.
What if they ask for forgiveness though, and they like show steps to actually? be
If they
like,
show me steps, the path to forgiveness is more open. If
Oh my
they don't
God,
show
even
me
then.
any type of result, they don't deserve it.
Oh,
That's just how my brain works with it. It's like,
Joey.
no.
I mean,
You
that's
know,
fair.
I mean, I
Babe,
can't judge you.
you're the same way though.
I
You-
can't judge him
you
because
get-
I am the same way.
You get grudgy and you are very hard. You have a hard time forgiving people.
That's because I have trust issues. Like actually,
I mean, same.
actually, I got trauma from that shit. Where's Ben?
He said on Discord, I'm currently on the phone with my mom. Conversation is taking longer than expected, but it's important. I'm trying to hop
Oh.
on soon.
I guess I can't really rush him with that one.
You know,
I
parents.
also talked to my mom recently.
Silly
Ugh.
parents.
Give Joey and Justice a head pat. They need it. Lol.
Bruh.
Troll.
Be careful. A head pat on the wrong day might snap an arm.
I actually would like appreciate a good head pat. I mean, I'm already kind of used to it because I am 5 foot even, and people just feel obligated to pet me like I'm a 4-year-old. So
Yeah, that comes with the territory when you're that short.
I'm like, ugh. I'm like, okay, this is my life now.
Head pat angry.
Pet angry.
No, it tends to happen whenever someone does something like that to me, or just something ridiculous. That's when I glare at them, and they're like, "Oh no." That's when the realization
glare-
of I
the
might have
glare is
fucked up.
The glare is you studying the moment and like imprinting it in your memory.
Like, I'll remember
never-
that for later, and then later on they ask for help. I'm like, "You remember that day that you pat me on the head?" Yeah, no, go fuck yourself.
The circle back
Wow.
revenge, the delayed revenge,
Yeah.
the delayed anger.
100%.
I've never pat a bald head before, Joey.
Well, not fully bald, but thank you.
The very top. It's the
Oh.
head pad is very top. I'm not gonna touch the side of your head.
It's poofy. It's
Oh,
very
oh,
thin hair.
Oh, Joey, you sound so defeated. Oh.
I mean, I didn't mean it as an insult. I'm pretty sure the top of your head
No,
is
my hair is just,
exposed.
it's just fucked because of my dad's genetics, but you know.
I wonder when Blake's gonna go bald.
bald people unite. You right.
Bald people you
I don't know, with
right.
Blake's
Bald?
hair, I think he's fine.
When, babe, is your dad balding or no?
He's got like a little bit, like on the crown, I guess.
That's where you are. You've got
Yeah,
the little
but, like,
crown.
But for the most part, no, he's still fine.
But you've had that since like I've known you.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the same way forever. Unless I like shave my head, but the hair will grow back. I mean, you see that I shave the side of my head, and you see it's where it's at right now.
We
So.
need to clean you up.
I also need to
I
just
like-
shave the top of my head again. My sides are getting too long.
Once again,
Annoying.
babe, it's not because it's just the style of haircut. You have to maintain it.
I
Exactly.
understand. I'm very aware of the situation. I just
Doesn't mean he cares.
I do care, but I don't care enough to take care of it constantly all the
Exactly.
time.
See?
Babe, it's been like 2 months.
Get that Vin Diesel look.
Dude, man, did you know? Okay, wait. Joey.
Okay, yes. Hi.
I don't know if you've seen my brother, but my
No.
brother's go-to Halloween costume is becoming Van Diesel.
Oh God.
I'm not even joking. Babe, have you seen his Van Diesel cosplay? It's fantastic.
No, but I could
It's
see
fucking
it.
verbatim. Oh my god, he gets like
He's got the barrel chest. He's already bald.
he's got the furrow, the frown. He's got the furrowed brow and everything. Like, great. Yeah, he buys like black swimming goggles so that he imitates Vin Diesel in Pitch Black. That's a great movie, by the way. Totally recommend.
I'll never watch it.
And it's great. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, Vin Diesel!"
You can only get me to watch movies if you force me to watch a movie. That's about how it is.
Why are you so fussy? You don't like movies?
Just don't care. I'd rather do other stuff.
Honestly, that's fair. I kind of feel the same way about some movies.
Guys.
There are some movies I like to watch, but like, I don't like to watch movies. I guess the way to put it is, I don't like to watch movies often, but that doesn't mean I don't like movies. Like, there are times where I'm in the mood,
Like,
I'm into watching movies.
Give
you
me a
gotta be in
good
the-
Saw movie. Give me a Final Destination. I'll watch those any day.
Yeah.
Watching movies often, that's where I'm not into it.
See, that's my happy place. I love watching movies. That's what literally got through me through like age 3 to like 10.
Movies are very predictable.
True. Dawnstar. That's the thing, though. Horror movies get me hard for some odd reason. I have a hard time dealing with horror.
Bunty says, "I can't watch Final Destination because of the eye scene in 5."
I don't even know.
Final
think
Destination
I
5?
think I know what he's talking about.
Well, I don't know what he's talking
It's a
about.
pretty gruesome one.
Ew. Oh no.
Yeah.
The only eye scene that I appreciate, even though it's fake as fuck, is in Kill Bill 2 when she pokes out the other chick's eye. Shit's awesome.
I don't like horror movies.
The girl
Anything
getting
that
eye operation, it goes wrong.
I have a hard time with horror movies. Really
Anything-
hard time.
Yeah, me too.
it's not even that they're scary, dude.
Where's Nick? Nick
I
needs to be
hate-
part of this conversation.
No, he doesn't. Fuck Nick and his opinion on this.
Oh my god!
Because he will argue the opposite, and I don't need that right now.
That is true.
because he's a horror movie enthusiast.
Yes,
He-
horror
Bruh.
movies are
Worships
awful
them.
because they are full of absolute morons getting tricked by not so smart people
What is your
themselves
problem?
to be in scary situations. You ever see that
I
commercial?
bet.
You ever see that commercial?
You come out
Oh,
of
hi,
bad
Ben.
time, Ben.
Yeah. okay. You ever see that commercial? I think it's a car like a car insurance commercial, if I remember. There's this like group of kids, and they're like getting chased by this buzzsaw killer.
I remember,
Some
and they
sort.
hide behind the chainsaws instead of the car.
Should we go with the running car, or should we go
Oh, that
behind
was
the
more
garage
recent than
with the running? What do you say, babe?
That was more recent than not, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was within like the last
You
5 years
idiot,
easily.
lock the car. Let's go hide in the garage with all the running tools, and the killer's in there, and he just rolls his eyes, and that literally encapsulates actually every horror movie. I'm sorry, but if you disagree, fuck you. You're wrong. They're bad.
Oh
They're
my
so bad.
gosh.
They're
The outrage.
They're full of morons. They all are. They suck.
I
Alright.
mostly agree.
Beyond his outrage, Dawnstar,
Okay.
I don't think I've seen any of the classical monster movies.
Bruh.
If I have, I
Okay.
was young and I don't remember, but
I did just watch Frankenstein, like the original Frankenstein.
that's funny because that's the one he referenced, like Frankenstein.
I just watched that on Halloween.
Sweet.
It was actually
Okay.
not, wasn't that? Was it-
TLDR, I'm not actually that mad about horror movies. You
Oh
can
no,
like
you're
them.
pretty fired up.
I can't.
Oh,
I
man.
can't
Yeah, I
enjoy,
know that you get
I
free
can't enjoy
passes.
them.
It was some
I
pent up-
can't enjoy them
Except
for that
anger.
reason.
You missed it, Ben. There was a heated conversation.
Everything okay with everything going on your mom's side, Ben?
Yeah, for the most part, everything's yeah. It wasn't the best discussion, but so I'm not in the best mood, but I'm going
That's
to do what I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope things work out, my friend. We are currently gathering sand, and Justice is gathering seaweed. And once we have 1,465 total of each, we can disperse the number needed to everyone for crafting XP.
Oh, is there something I can do to help with that?
Yes.
What is that I need to help with? Let me go put all this shit in the bank.
Can you come to Yanil?
No.
Okay. Good day, sir. Log off.
Oh my god.
Have a good night.
That one got me. That one got me.
I gotta keep you on your toes, guys.
The tone. Oh, everyone's tone's been off today as well. Oh, you missed that too.
It's been a weird day.
It's been a weird day.
I feel that.
Like Blake was saying something, and I meant to be like a rhetorical, like, yeah, why not? But I was like, why not? He's like, because of this. I'm like, yeah, why not? He's like, no, because of this. And I'm like, no. Like, oh yeah, why not, babe? And he's like, oh. And I was like, wrong tone.
That
Oh my
that
God.
that reason that right there is a reason why English is really hard to learn. is
There's
'cause-
there's dialect like that in other languages too.
Yeah, but it's
But English is also like you've got so many other. It's got so much so much more bullshit along with it on top of the
Yeah.
dialects that's why it makes it a lot more of a pain in the ass.
Quite useless,
True.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nuance to the English language.
If you
Um,
guys could know 3 languages, what would it be?
I would want.
And English does count as one.
Well, let's get rid of English.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah,
English.
like
I don't care to.
So you're really asking what 2 languages would we like to learn?
I didn't say you gotta learn no damn English. You switch.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
why I
just
said let's just get rid of
I feel like-
English.
If
I
you
mean,
wanna
I
just
feel like I
fucking
should
move
still-
to Dubai, then
Guten
go.
Tag.
I feel like I should still have English
Guten
in there
Tag.
just because you know it. I mean,
That's how it's spelled out.
Not everyone.
But I know what you mean.
Okay, I'll go first. English, ASL, and probably Spanish.
I tried learning Spanish. It's too much for
You're
me.
just going
I
straight.
kind of
to the-
already do know Spanish. It's just patchy.
Side note:
yeah.
Where was I going, by the way, Blake? Sorry.
It's Yanil. It's
Yanil.
south of Artie.
Okay.
Um,
Charter to you know.
Charter
Charter-
to Port Khazard or whatever.
Yeah.
Charter to Port Chasm.
I'll be
Um,
there. Well, just kidding. We're not.
I'll be there.
If I were to learn more languages, I'd probably learn
Don't forget your money, Ben.
probably Spanish because that's widely used, and then also Mandarin. I'd probably learn Mandarin.
Ooh.
I hear Mandarin's actually really hard to learn.
Yeah, it's just the core Chinese, basically.
It's For some Asian languages, like also including like actual continent of Asia, a lot of their stuff relies on tone versus dialect. I don't know how to explain it.
That makes
You could-
sense, though.
you could
Well,
say
yeah,
the
they have
exact
like the
word.
same word like in 3 different tones, and it means
Yeah.
completely different things each time. And it's like,
True,
yeah,
true, true.
it's crazy.
Kind of like the why not,
Exactly.
but like way more complicated. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I remember it was like my communications teacher. She went on the story about the word sick and how like
Oh no.
you know it means sick as in like but also like her brother he came home from college one day and he was chowing down on some homemade food that his mom made him. And
Oh, this is so sick.
It's so sick. This is so sick. And then his mom burst into tears because she thought he hated it.
Oh no.
And so it's like, so yeah, sick, depending on how
Yeah.
you use it. Yeah.
Had multiple
Oh.
variations.
I would have cried with her. That's so sad.
So I get that, kind of get that, where it's
Yeah.
sick and
Once you
different
get
words with different anyway.
once you get here, Ben, can you world hop to the world that
Linguistic.
me and Joey are in? Don't go to Justice's. She's world hopping on purpose.
I'm going to Justice's now.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, good luck keeping
Good
up with her.
Say
Hey,
I was just kidding. What world are you guys on? I should have checked the Iron Man thing.
We're
you're
in
on
world
307.
307. Yeah.
It hasn't given me
Ooh,
a
excuse
cap yet, by the way. Like it hasn't. There's no world hop cap yet.
That's
Well, they probably even reduced it further, if not got rid of it, because it's like, oh, Iron Man players are going to have to world hop to keep up with this bullshit.
I would hope so.
Or, maybe Iron Man players specifically.
Maybe.
Maybe
Alright.
that'd be cool. I did start at the very, very top, World 302, and now I'm at 390.
Wow.
So we've world hop quite a lot.
Wait, I got here and then what? Sorry, what place?
Meet me at the bank. I'll be there in a moment.
Oh, Litter Bank is literally right.
Or it should
Wait,
be
are
right
you at-
next to the
Are you at
entrance.
Port Khazard or Yanil?
I'm at Park Hazard.
Go
Oh,
south.
okay. Keep walking south to the town.
Oh, okay.
Southwest.
You should It's basically south.
Just follow the coastline south. You'll make it.
Oh, yeah, I see where you know. Okay, I see it on the map.
Oh, I'm almost done.
Oh, really?
I'm at 1330.
Nice.
I didn't realize I was so close.
Well, I think we're pretty close too on the buckets of sand.
I'm about
Would
to
you
get
agree,
more
Joey?
supply from the
But Ben's
group
just
chest.
chilling.
Well, he'll still help with like a inventory or two. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to just drop off what you have into the group bank, Blake, and then I can drop off mine, and we can figure out what the hell we have.
yeah, I'm in doing one more inventory.
Okay, I'll do it first.
I didn't realize the 2-to-1 ratio would work out so well.
I know it's kind of nice actually. Yeah, so Ben, you're lucky. You came in semi-lucky, because you came in with all the material gathered. Woohoo!
Yay!
So now you get to get all the XP. Yay! Everyone does.
Yay!
Well,
You missed
Not me,
our
but-
our conversations about vampires. What else, guys? About anger issues, time management as an adult,
Hey.
Adulting in general.
horror movies.
I was on the back end of horror movies.
Yeah. And then I can't remember after that. Oh, and then how I'm insane and I have
Okay, I just put in 540. Blake.
Okay. Hold on. I'll be right there.
Now, board.
we're
How
talking
about them
sports?
Buccaneers? Let's go Bucks! Woohoo!
Hey,
Hey-yo.
Blake.
Hey, they
Sports.
just won. He's allowed
I
to
know.
Sports
celebrate.
ball.
I know,
Alright.
but I have to say,
Sports
goddamn
ball.
it, every time.
I would love it when they make a goal on the other side of the pool.
Water polo?
What?
You know, with the
So there's-
goalposts and then the
so
net
there's-
and the broomsticks. You know,
Okay, so
Oh,
there's
Quidditch.
1,000.
You know, and then it's in a gymnasium, and
Okay,
I'm on to you,
just
man.
stop.
You move on for
What do
the
we
next
need, Blake,
6 hours.
before we get sidetracked even further?
So we currently have 1,200 something. We need 1,465. So a total of roughly 250 left.
I have
And
88
there's
on me.
Okay, so put the rest in there.
No, 88 buckets. I have 88 buckets.
Okay, Ben, open the shared bank. Open the shared bank. Get some empty. Click the little note button on the bottom to gather like maybe like 80 or so buckets. Put them in your bank, and then withdraw them as normal buckets when you're able. And once you
How
have
many do I
that,
need,
follow
Ben?
me.
80 buckets, you said, right? Or 80 buckets of sand?
No, just 80
80
buckets.
buckets.
Empty
80
buckets.
Just 80 buckets.
Babe, how many seaweed?
1,465.
I got 1,469.
Nice.
Oh yes, the game
I
where
did
you
not
pick
mean
up an egg, spin 3 times, sing happy birthday, and then the crowd goes wild. That's what sports looks like to me. Oh man.
Sorry, what?
80. There we go.
Pick up an egg?
Some
What?
people just
Back to bank.
don't have competitive spirit.
Look,
I
Take
do.
it,
It's
take it.
different.
pause it all. Alright, positive. Oh, wait.
We just got yellow carded by a Dawnstar.
What's that mean?
Soccer terms, probably.
Oh,
I think.
Soccer
I remember
is
him.
boring.
yeah, that's like a flag basically in football.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but soccer's kind of boring.
Just withdraw as many as I can. Do I need any more money?
Everyone here's
No.
obsessed with hockey.
No?
You
Okay,
don't
so
need
just-
money for this.
Just,
no.
so just withdraw as many bucks
Just-
as I can. Got it.
Soccer
Yep,
is awesome. See, I'm not really into soccer, but I'm also not really into a lot of sports. So, give me bowling
Soccer-
any day, and I'm happy with bowling. But anything else, I'm like,
Soccer
eh.
is
What the hell is that?
the Hispanic side of my family are incredibly into soccer. Like some of them are
Yeah.
borderline becoming professional soccer players. Like they're that into it.
Good for them.
Yeah, I don't get it, but I also. Yeah, that's
Iron
fine.
women can purchase redirection scrolls, but not other resources. What is this thing? Did you
I'm
guys see this little thing
Fucking
outside the thing?
sorry.
Me and Blake went for a date really quick in this really nice restaurant. Now we're.
You see, it's rupee
You-
plates.
it's really
I
fast.
like
It was
the
like-
rupees plates.
Joey, are you at
Use
the Neil
use
bank?
one of your buckets on the sand pit.
I'm sorry. One more
One
time,
of them?
Justice.
Just one?
Are you
bucket?
at the Yale
Oh,
bank?
because it'll use.
I'm not at the bank. I'm at the sand pit with them.
Yes, it'll automatically.
You guys
pull.
have to see this. Ooh.
It's called the. Bunty says the Nightmare Zone is what you're talking about. I don't know what the rewards
what's a
are though.
nightmare zone?
Sounds like a
Yes, what is
nightmare. Pain and
Oh,
suffering.
I don't know what that is, but I found it and I don't know what to do.
Don't.
So am I just
Nothing.
gonna keep coming back here?
Just don't.
Villain.
I don't know.
You can fight bosses from quests you've done. Oh, like a fucking domination Dominion Tower in RS3.
Did you guys watch the Moon Knight trailer? I have
Yeah,
not.
I did. It was interesting. I'm interested.
Did I
Might
miss you
watch it.
guys?
No, we're walking back to the bank right now.
I'm running back to the bank.
Oh,
Now
I'm in the
walking
wrong
back to
world.
bank.
Oh, Justice.
I thought I did it right.
Justice.
So I'm just depositing all of these into the group storage, and I'm just doing that again. Is that am I assuming that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Bam. All right, I have
Cool.
arrived.
He has arrived.
Are you guys done?
Almost.
No, but we're close. Actually, babe, there's one more thing you could do.
Go.
You guys are all going to need a glass blowing pipe, so you could go pick that up for
Ah,
everyone.
shit.
They're
Yeah.
purchased. I think they're actually purchased at the same place you got the thing. I forgot to mention, from charter ship locations.
A thing.
Okay, here I go.
Okay, bye,
Um,
Justice. Have fun.
You can. Nightmare Zone is you can fight bosses from quests you've done. You can upgrade certain pieces of gear. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's basically the old school version of Dominion Tower. Do you know
Oh,
Dominion
okay.
Tower, Lovey?
Yeah, I remember Dominion Tower. Yeah.
It's basically that.
That's cool. They let you like face like quest bosses that are otherwise.
Dude, there are
1v1
some
just
quest
for,
bosses
one
which
time.
are fucking awful. And I would never want to face again.
There's a shitload of bosses in this game. Like actually, some of them are simple and some of them are like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I have found the glass blowing pipes.
Ooh.
What?
I'm
You're gonna need. Each one of you will need one. So.
about 10. So I don't want to
Okay.
hear any bitching.
I'm gonna bitch anyway.
Alright,
Are they
that's so true.
Are they tradable? I hope they are.
Yeah, they're tradable.
Okay. Okay, can everyone deposit what they have? of
Joey.
sand?
We're at 1366 with what I just deposited.
Joey, I can just imagine you live trading this. You're like, this one's chipped. This one has spit on it.
This one looks weird. I don't like it. Give me another
It's all
one.
wrong.
It gets another one that looks exactly identical. Much better.
Oh my god, I would murder you in cold blood.
Much better. That's
This
funny.
one's bent.
This one has a defect. It's called
Oh my
not
God, I would
usable.
There's enough sand now. So once you guys both return and put it in, you'll have enough total.
Joey, I need you to know I deal with those people on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, I
so,
know.
like, my blood boils every time we talk about it.
And guess
I know we're joking.
and
but
I
there's a
used to work at
deep anger within
McDonald's,
me.
so I know the
Oh.
pain.
I work at Disneyland.
And
I-
Ben
So-
knows that
Oh
pain.
my god.
So babe, you have the
Everyone
have
go to
to-
the group storage and grab their glass blowpipe. It's in there somewhere towards the top. What?
Tell me to get it typed twice.
We're gonna need to go as a group back to where you were just spending some time, babe.
Bruh.
I know.
But like,
I'm
But
walking.
we'll wait for them. Hold on, we'll wait for them.
like
My thing wasn't clicking on the box for a second, so I was just awkwardly
You
standing.
gonna dance with
Joey.
me or what?
you
pretty
clicked on
boy?
me is what happened.
Did I click on you?
You must have, because
Oh.
that's why you stopped right behind me.
Oh, you know what would go great with this get up?
Your hoof boots! Oh, you missed it, Ben.
I missed a lot.
He
Oh,
got new. Okay, remember when he got bear boots?
He had bare
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
Okay,
I remember when you
You
got
got-
feet.
he got other kinds of boots
look
now.
look at my feet when you get back. Well, we're waiting at the bank.
I'll be there soon.
Dude, look at my get up. This is perfect, actually.
I told you the color code. This is the color code.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, I got wings on my
I
feet.
even have some red in my pants and in my shirt.
That's true.
Look at you.
Your accent
Fancy,
colors.
man.
I have demon feet.
They're literally called demon feet, aren't they?
Oh god,
Alright,
we're
all that
broken.
sand's
Help.
deposited. Oh wait, who do I?
Look at his
Okay.
feet, bro. Stop moving, babe.
There you go.
Good? Okay, let's
We
go.
good?
Ah!
Oh, are you guys able to run?
Ah!
Okay,
I cannot run yet.
okay we'll walk, sorry.
Oh, that guy's dying.
Good.
On
Good for
purpose.
him.
He did good.
Yeah.
He's purposely dying. He's eating something that hurts him.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got
happy
DH
for him.
on.
Yeah, that armor set is when the lower health you have, the higher damage you do, basically.
He can hit like literally 100s.
Yeah, really high.
Nice.
Risky.
Dude, I
Even
kind of
one
like my
copy
demon
roll.
feet. It like fits so well. What the hell?
Not our
You're trying to
demon
do it now,
mage,
babe.
no.
I'm trying to say I'm a demon. Rar.
I do like the little accent colors in your graceful though. It looks cool.
Yes, I agree. Okay, go in here. Okay, so everyone take out about 350 of the seaweed that Justice just spent a lot of time grabbing a shitload of.
Oh, I didn't put it in the. Hold on, don't
Yeah.
nobody touch it. No, don't touch the storage.
Touching it.
Everyone get 350.
Hold on. 11465.
Yes.
Great. And how much do I take out? I take out 350 as well.
Yes, everyone take 350.
350.
350.
All right. You may now access the storage bank. Now what?
Start using them on this fire.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
Yep, I did too.
Fuck.
But it's okay. We have 3 of us. It'll go by fast.
Oh,
Or 4 of us. They'll go even faster.
Bruh.
sorry, I'm fucking up. I apologize.
Bruh.
It doesn't even give us XP. We're just gonna.
Don't worry, your XP will come.
350 of what, by the way? I'm saying. Sorry.
Soda. Or,
Okay, go for
seaweed.
it.
Seaweed. Got it. Sorry.
I was being the big dumb. I apologize.
The big dumb.
With notes. Yes. No.
Dude, I look so red.
So red, bruh. Oh yeah? Well, I'm so blue.
I'm blue, blah 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 blah.
Oh please! I was gonna say, somebody please start.
I don't know the lyrics.
Nobody really does.
You just gotta know that you're blue.
And that you're dee-ba-doo-ba.
Okay. Now I got it. You seaweed on fire. You seaweed on fire. Wait, why are we?
We gotta change it into soda ash or
Soda
whatever.
ash.
Oh fuck.
Which is taking quite some time, actually.
Yes, and it's being very stubborn.
We don't even get XP for it, dude.
Makes me
Man.
sad.
Okay, this is worse than running planks.
It didn't even say seaweed. It says you burn the weed to soda ash, and I'm like, that's not what you do.
So sad.
So sad.
By the way, you know you can okay, this is a tip. If you right click on the little button that's next to all underneath your chat box, there's a thing called game and it says on, right? If you right click that and hit game filter, you'll still get game like text essentially, but it'll filter out the like really repeaty stuff. So like instead of saying you
got
burned
soda
the-
ash. You got soda ash. You got like
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
it'll
Oh,
take that
push it.
away because it's obvious.
Where you going, Ben?
I clicked over there.
Away.
Yep. Away from all of
I'm
this.
out of here. I don't want
I'm
to
gonna
be
get my
here
own
anymore.
fire.
Shit. But this is an eternal fire.
Yeah.
Is it so?
It would actually technically be faster if we went to the Thieving Guild.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah. This is fine.
It's a lot of work.
We walk like 6 squares, it's fine.
Dude, my heel is jutting out.
Your heel?
Yeah.
How do you walk in them heels, babe?
Very carefully, apparently.
Oh,
True.
help. I'm on
Yes.
fire.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Good.
You alright there?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Joey.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Thank
That's
you.
what you want when you're making soda ash.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna try to time it.
A little bit of play, am I right?
This is an essential flavor.
Essential flavor. Oh my god.
This is the only way.
I love me and Ben's simultaneousness.
We're like in sync, dude.
Oop. Oh.
Right click, pause it all. Right click, withdraw all. X. Click.
I have my bank literally set to
No,
all,
no,
so just
no.
everything always gets transferred all the time.
I was gonna say, Ben, you can put your button on all.
Huh?
For your if you're doing something like this that just requires one item of a full inventory of one item, you can click at the bottom. You know how you note stuff.
Mhm.
There's also some buttons that let you, if when you left click something, it'll take it out in increments of 5, 10, or all.
Oh, okay.
And you can just hover, you can just toggle the all button, and you just click it once, and it all goes into
Oh,
your inventory.
Good night, Dawnstar. Thanks for hanging out.
Night Star,
Miss
which
you.
is from the dawn.
Oh god.
Just as you and me are perfectly timed, like going up as one goes down.
Oh, and they're synced as well.
I like how we're now all not on each other, and we're just like all
I say
surrounding
everyone
fire.
has their coordinated spot.
Yeah, it was so much better than being stacked, honestly.
Yeah, it's like we're actually a group, or
I
whatever.
say this should be the intro.
I think the intro should be Joey in front of Blake.
Yes, please. That'd be funny. Ugh. Babe, you're eating the rest of those peanut butter chocolate bars. Those are not it for me.
Okay,
I really didn't like it.
that's fine by me.
Sucks to suck. Oh, well.
Oh,
Oh.
what was that? One more time, Joey?
It sucks to suck.
Mm-hmm.
You like
you were
this
standing
demon?
where?
Oh my
You
god.
like this? You like this demon cock? I know it.
We're all out of sync and I love it.
We all have our roles. It's only Tuesday.
Only Tuesday, please. We had
Fill my
Monday
off.
off. It was great.
It's my Friday.
Shit.
And then
Get
my
fed.
Monday is next Monday. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. I mean, I don't think of it as it's only Tuesday. I think of it as it's already Wednesday tomorrow.
But it ain't even tomorrow.
I mean, it's
It's gonna go to bed, and then it's
we're
gonna be
wake
tomorrow.
up. Yeah, I mean,
Damn, guys.
Don't
yeah,
you
just
know?
repeat
God
this- you-
damn it! I keep clicking on Blake. That's fine.
Good.
Whatever.
Good.
And I keep clicking on you.
It's a chain reaction.
Get out of the fire. Oh, you guys are kissing.
Get away from me, Joey.
Blake.
Nope, I'm committed now.
He's kissing my mask.
I'm pulling out the camera. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Work it, guys.
I have a mask on. No one panic.
Working guy. What's wrong with you? That's amazing.
Sorry, I watched someone watch Pokemon Snap like a little while ago, and it was really funny because every time something good was happening, he's like, "Work it, yeah, woo!" It's taking pictures, and I just loved it. It was the best thing.
You also missed the part, Ben, where I was excited because on Friday is payday, and I get to buy a Lazy Susan spice rack.
Hey.
And I was like, that's when you know I'm already 50 because I get excited over that crap.
I mean, you said younger than 50 last time, but sure, let's go with
I
that.
said 40. I said 45. Sue me.
I mean, that's 5 years that you just added to yourself for no reason in
They're
less than
both
5
in the
hours.
midlife crisis, it's fine.
That's
think the
how
only
she's
difference
feeling
is-
right now.
The only difference is one's in pre-menopause, the other one's in menopause.
It's funny, things you do, you're like, oh man, I must be like 50 or something. I'm like, had a back injury, that issue that happened years ago. My body's basically in its 60s already.
Oh no.
It's gonna give out on me one day, and I'm gonna be like, yep, there it is.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
What injured? Like, what happened?
Fuck if I know. I don't know what I did to it, but the chiropractor was scared to touch me because he's like, I might paralyze you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the vertebrae was twisting for some odd reason, and it was pinching a
That's
nerve.
scary.
So if the chiropractor can't get it back in, you know it's not good.
It's true.
Magically just popped back into place one day.
Dude, imagine being a random person playing the game, just walking by us,
And just seeing this.
just seeing four of us around the same fire, just cooking away. Yo, what up, Bunny? Welcome back. People ride. Yeah.
And she's been gone this whole time.
I guess.
He's around.
He's doing all the good stuff.
He's chilling.
Like a villain.
Nope. Let's do this. And you.
Oh, I like the little animation that he put.
Yeah, People Arrive's cute.
I like People Leaves, personally.
People
Is
Leave
it the
is
same
People
thing but
Leave is,
backwards?
except with an angry face instead of a happy face.
It's just
Yeah.
angry, and then he leaves. And just fucking
Yeah,
leaves.
Here, we could do it, Watch.
I
I'm
love that
waiting
emote
to
so much.
Exact my
Here, okay, go ahead and look at it, babe.
Oh, oops, why did that?
Oh!
I think it's fucking hilarious.
It's so good.
He's cute, but it's so
Oh.
sad that he's mad.
He's
Iron Bunty.
he's voting us on.
cheering us on.
Bunty, my dudes.
Hey, Bunty.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Well,
Random person just happening to notice a group of people around the same fire singing
A group of Pio
Kumbaya.
Play, Pio Blow.
He
I
gone.
spelled that so wrong. I don't
you
care.
did.
Singing Kumbaya.
Cumbia.
Kumbia.
Oh my god.
Not super confused with Kumbaya. Totally different song. He knew what he was talking
separate.
about.
They're separate.
She sang us the verse of Kumbia. Blake.
The obvious ritual.
Ooh, nice staff.
I'll say, Bunty, you're rocking the new staff, my dude. Okay, so this might be a dumb question, but Bunty is part of another group Iron Man group, right? An Iron Man group.
Yes.
Okay.
But he doesn't. It's him, his wife, and two people he doesn't interact with. Pretty much.
He
from what I
doesn't
understand.
interact with?
Correct. They're just people.
What do you mean? How would I interact with them?
Just
He's basically an Iron Man that can trade with his wife.
Who the fuck are the other two people? They're just there?
I forget. I think he said it's a friend of his wife, and then the other person's literally a random stranger they found on the island, just so that there was someone there. Yeah, let's see. My best friend who doesn't play, and one guy I dislike. Lol, that's what he said.
Bruh. You don't even like him?
Sunburn.
That's so interesting, to say the least.
That's funny.
That's a 90s fucking like seventh heaven right there.
He said he's my fiance's friend. The one that you don't like. Is that why you don't like him?
Because he's your fiance's friend.
I get that. Justice used to be friends with this guy named Skylar. Fuck that guy.
Oh, that was different because Skylar and I actually had like more than mutual feelings.
Okay, here's the thing.
But you didn't like him anyway,
When-
even after that?
When you're a really good guy friend with a girl, it's not good.
Can't forget
the pet. Ooh.
Oh, that's the raccoon.
Yay,
Joey.
raccoon!
Is that from
Oh,
Thieving?
rat.
Yes, that's from thieving.
Oh my god,
That's
he's so
that's a
fat.
dyeable one.
It what?
It's dyed.
Oh,
Like
it
its
has
color?
the okay. Yeah, because there's an option called metamorphosis, and if you feed it like a certain something from somewhere.
I believe that's red berries.
Well, I think each one's different because like for the squirrel, I have to do something with like hollow coins or something.
Oh
bitch,
God.
being called for. You ignored him?
You ignore that back?
Yes.
Oh.
Bruh, he gives you like 5 diamonds. Why would you ignore that?
Because I'd rather just get this over with.
Okay, well I guess the raccoon you feed red berries, but for the squirrel you have to like do a bunch of like really complicated high level shit, and you get like a dark acorn, and you feed it to him, and he becomes black and red.
See, there's standard raccoon. Look at him. He's adorable.
Oh, I feel like that one's
Raccoon.
better. Is that
Babe,
weird?
where's yours? Show us yours.
Oh my god, I'm cooking.
Okay, okay, well, you have a bake right there.
Alright, fine. Hold on. I don't have the poison ivy for gold. You just had gold. What do you mean?
No, that's red. That was the red panda form. The poison
makes
ivy
sense.
one makes it look like a basically poisonous raccoon.
Cool. Is it like all white and black?
No, it's like a deeper black, and it just looks more menacing. Kind of like this greenish poison-looking hue to it.
Ooh.
Squirrel!
Aww,
There he
he's
is.
cute.
He's huge. Look at him.
I know.
I love his little
Sitting like a
outfit.
dog.
It's
Look at
because he
his-
is a dog. What do you mean?
I want a pet. That's cool.
Get a raccoon
I don't
one
like
day.
to carry him around because he's not insured.
What's
Bunty,
the
is your
OS?
pet insured?
What's the OS?
Wait, are you serious? You have to get your pet insured?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
if
don't have
die
to.
if you die with the pet, you
Well,
lose
I'm
it
saying,
forever.
like that's a fucking thing, is getting your pet insured in this game.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you
Yeah.
shitting me?
It's to
So
help
you're-
you from losing it.
Yeah, if you die with your pet, you lose it forever, unless it's insured. If you insure it, it's basically like chipping it, and then the guys can go like find it for you for a fee.
So it's 500k to insure it, and then if you lose it, they'll give it back to you for $1 million. You're like, fuck.
So it's a lot of money, but
I'm
it's
down with
worth
this
to
soda
save a
ash.
pet that's hard to get.
You need
Babe,
Jesus.
Huh?
I'm done with my soda ash.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stab someone.
I'm gonna stab someone.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
Oh, he's got a
it's
dragon
Bunty.
defender.
Okay, it's Bunty. I thought I forget.
He's
I was like, who the
Just
fuck
some
is this
random
guy all of
guy.
a sudden?
He's
gonna
roll up
stab
on
you,
us.
man.
He
coming up. He's done.
he just snapped. Yeah, this is the snapping point. We were just talking about this.
I thought there was one pet for every skill.
Not
I thought
every
there was
skill,
one
but
too.
there is
there
a
not?
handful of pets.
No.
Oh.
I know there's other pets.
I know there's
I know
one for
there's frog
farming.
pets.
Well, is there one for farming? Maybe it's wood cutting, and it's one or the other.
I want a farming pet.
It's either farming or
Yes.
wood cutting. I can't remember, but it's like a
It's tank-
tree
it's-
creature.
It's Tangleroot. It's farming.
I want Tangleroot. That'd be cute.
Your squirrel's cuter.
He's alright.
Wow. Okay, I am also done.
Okay.
Oh man, the fire making pet in RS3.
One more trip.
It's just a little guy on fire, and he just runs around with his arms above his head, and he wails a lot. It's funny. His
I
name's
think you
Burn.
got a cute one, babe.
Thank you.
There's
Okay,
one for
I'll
room
never- I'll never
crafting.
take 'em
Oh
out.
my god.
Okay,
Yeah.
once you guys have, that should be enough, right? Here, deposit all the soda ash into the shared bank. once you guys
Already
have it.
did.
Crafting one, Bunty. Which
I
one's
have
that?
I have a bunch that's in my normal bank that I haven't put into the
No!
group bank yet. So.
All right, bye, Bunty.
Justice, you're
Oh,
being
wow.
attacked by Killer Bob.
Squirrel, eat him.
Squirrel, save me!
Eat 'em.
Squirrel! You're no, Squirrel! Squirrel's gone.
Aw, man, it's the lever one.
Yes. Good.
What's going on over
Ah.
there?
Joey's doing emotes.
Oh,
Specific. One that's a little suggestive.
Suggestive. Oh, I see it now.
Bunny, Justice Bunty is asking you, babe.
Yes.
What did you just?
What's
what
the
did you
rune
just ask?
crafting pet? Because he says there's a rune crafting pet. What is it?
Oh, it's called Rift Guardian. It's kind of ugly.
Aw.
That's I have 14 more. I deposited all the stuff that I hadn't deposited.
It's like a golem with a hole.
I just have 14 more to cook.
Listener Pete, no! Fucking asshole. Took my
He
money.
left. He has to escape. Oh, I got 3 uncut diamonds. See, you could have had that shit, babe. But
Okay,
no.
put all of your soda ash into the shared storage.
I don't wanna.
I'm using
It-
it. Hold on.
My soda. You can't have it.
Why are you talking like that?
You gave it to me.
Because it's funnier that way. Squirrel.
Right
Squirrel.
chest.
Girl.
And right click.
And it's gone.
Oops.
If I examine it, it just says a giant a giant squirrel with
Giant
beautiful
squirrel.
markings.
Alright, I've deposited all the stuff.
It's basically wearing a jumpsuit, let's be honest.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, if you feed it a dark
Uh,
acorn, it turns black and red. There's a right-click option that says Metamorphosis.
It seems we are short by like 1 inventory, so I'll just do a quick inventory. 'cause I have
What?
excess.
You told me.
Well, I also roughly estimated for some of the calculations, so it's fine.
Bruh.
Okay, so
You did 350 a piece. We're only doing 1400.
yeah. So now, babe, you pull out 620 buckets of sand and 620 soda ash,
Okay.
and then save it in your bank. And then once you're done, Ben, do the same thing, but 520.
520. 520.
Alright, I did that.
Wait, how much does Joey get then?
Joey will be getting 325.
Okay. If it was going down to 420, I was gonna be like, "Well, hold your shit.
No.
You're like 6th grade.
You save that number for someone else."
Not me, clearly, because
520 of each.
Yes.
Hold on.
Don't forget to hit the little note button.
That's literally what I was just doing.
see, that was my issue earlier. I kept trying to note the seaweed, and I was like, no, don't note the seaweed. Then I fucked up again, then I fucked up a third time, and I was like, oh my god.
All right, I got what I need.
I got what I need.
Okay, what do I need?
Now we gotta go bake it, right?
We're still short. Okay, I need to make you 6 more. 1 sec. But yes, pretty much everything, all the soda ash, and then 325 of the buckets of sand. That's what you need, Joey. And I need to make you like 6 more of these.
Why do you have so many left over, babe?
Because from when I was crafting, I forgot I had some in my bank.
Do we have 6 sand to go with that?
Yeah, he's got plenty of sand, but okay, here's soda ash. I can just trade you directly. Or just put it in the bank, whatever.
Bring me, daddy.
Oh. It's too late. He's putting it in there.
I
Yeah.
know this.
Okay, it's in there.
Now what?
Um,
We go bake it
meet me
with the book?
meet me at Edgeville.
The book.
Yes, that works.
Use the book.
We'll use the book. Oh, use the book.
We'll walk together, Ben.
Didn't you put the glass blowing things in here? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but they were like already in there before, so it's kind of high up in the bank.
Yeah, I was wondering. Alright, we're going to Edgeville Adventure!
Edgeville.
Is Ben here? Or
Bye,
not Ben,
Joey.
Yeah, bye, Joey.
Bye,
Joey.
friends! Bye!
The squirrel is now Joey.
The
Yeah,
squirrel
he's
has
been
always
Joey.
been me.
He's back. I...
That's okay. It's funny enough, my uncle used to call me Squirrel, so
That's kind of cool.
All right, you're now squirrel.
it's very suited.
Joey is this orange and black.
I'm an orange and black squirrel now. You cannot stop me.
No, you are squirrel. This is Joey.
Oh. okay. I
Damn.
got it. I got you.
You said that your nickname was Squirrel. It's happening now.
Well, my uncle was
Yeah,
weird.
it's concrete. Ooh, someone's poisoned.
Is it Joey?
No,
Okay.
a very large level 90 guy. Okay, we're here. Now what?
Once you are here, you can now begin the process of creating molten glass. You need 14 buckets of sand and 14 of the soda ash we just made a shitload of. So you're gonna, each inventory, you're gonna pull 14 out of each. And then you're gonna bring them over to this furnace, and you're going to create molten glass out of them.
So Ben.
Yes. Sorry, I was counting out the stuff.
I was gonna say, so you know how I told you there was a button for all? There's also a button for X, and if you
I could have typed that out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then you can just bam bam and then call it a day.
I'm sorry.
So I'm
what
gonna
the fuck was his name? Gimp Gooch?
Gim Runescape.
Just make all the molten glass. There we go.
Yeah.
Once you're done with that one inventory, I'm gonna show you the second step. But once we're done with that, basically you're just gonna rinse and repeat until you finish off all of the material you have. And by the time you're done, you should have 36 crafting.
Cool.
Hey, I wasn't done crafting all of that.
So, Babe and Joey, keep your molten glass in your inventory and pull out the glass pipe.
Oh, what are we making?
I'm just showing. Well, you can make molten glass if you want, Babe. I'm showing them how to do this.
Okay.
Okay, so, or you could also. Okay, fine. I
I'm
won't show you, I
watching.
guess.
So wait,
Well,
so you want me to...
I'm waiting.
I don't have anything to show because I already have the level requirement. I gave you all the items.
Bruh.
What are you
So,
doing?
okay, so in your bank, pull out the 14 molten glass you have, as
Mhm.
well as the molten, or the, I'm sorry, the glass pipe,
Last one.
14?
because that's all you have.
That's all I have.
Yeah, normally you'd pull out as much as you can, including the pipe. Then you're gonna, I forget, either click the pipe or use the pipe on the glass.
Use
or
the
something
pipe on
like
the
that.
glass, yeah.
And then you're going to create the best thing you can. So what level of crafting do you currently have, Ben?
Where is it? Crafting 19. Level 19.
Okay, so if you click it and then you click on glass, 19, the best glass thing you can make is an oil lamp. So you're going to make basically oil lamps.
Oil lamp.
There you go.
Oh,
So mine is also oil lamp because I can't make an oil lantern.
disgusting harmony.
Not yet, but yes.
But
And
I'm
then-
past the level requirement. I mean, just it.
Yeah. Are you, wait, you have 26
I
oil,
have 28.
why can't you make an oil lantern?
It's not in the options.
Babe, that's iron, I think. You need iron to smith that.
Iron and glass, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Makes
well,
sense.
then whatever. Okay,
I'll
then
just make
keep
oil
making
lamps.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll work out. believe so. OSRS. Oil
At least until I'm at
and-
33, then I can make vials. Well then.
What do I do with all these empty oil lamps?
You just throw them in your bank.
For now.
I'm just gonna make a bunch of glasses first.
Yeah, I'm making all my molten glass, then I'll craft it all.
Yeah.
How much was it?
I'll
Each
just-
14.
I was just showing you the full like how you do each piece, but
Right.
what you want to do is make all your molten glass and then all in one step make all of your glass items.
Look at that, babe. That guy has 99 agility for his first 99.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow. What a legend.
I see it. I see it.
A legend of justice.
It says, let's see. You can use the minigame TP to slow Edgeville. Yeah, sell them to a general store is what you can do with them later if you want. That's true.
Welcome to the general store.
Cool.
I'll probably
Yeah,
be
by
able
the
to just
time-
make vials by the time I get done with the molten glass, honestly.
Yeah, that's also true. You might be able to do that. But regardless, you guys should all get 36 crafting at least by the time you're done with that, and that requirement will be out of the way.
And Ben got farming, and we got fire making still.
Fire making
Yeah.
literally is gonna take like 5 minutes.
Fire making is gonna take you 5
Yeah,
minutes.
that's
10
easy.
minutes. Yeah.
I still need to work.
Yeah, don't
Will
worry.
also
Fire making.
take 5 minutes.
Fire making is so straightforward.
Almost too straightforward.
Literally straight.
Yeah, not joking. You make
One of
fire
these
in a
days.
line.
Oh.
Oh,
Something
babe.
more. Ooh. Yeah.
Babe, Finn just told me that he is gonna start testosterone really soon.
Oh.
That's gonna be
cool.
interesting.
I
I'm
thought
excited.
he already was doing that.
No. If he did, he would sound like you. His voice
Yeah.
would be much deeper.
Well, that's
But
cool.
yeah, because I guess in California he looked up regulations how to start on testosterone and stuff, and you have to get like a fucking like recommendation letter, and like you have to go through therapy, and you have to get the therapy letter, and then they like they do all these tests on you to make sure you're compatible and all that. Make sure you don't have any like crazy reactions to it, and etc.
My friend Eric's going. Doing.
Yeah, and so he went to his doctor here in Washington, and they're like, "Oh, you can just go. Like, we'll just give you the prescription." He's like, "That's it? You're not gonna like fucking dissect me and then put me back together and all kinds of bullshit?" And they're like, "Nope. You ready?" He's like, "Oh, yeah." So he's like, "Turns out Washington's just better at everything," and I was like, "Dude, I feel that." So.
Everybody's doing a really good job.
Huh?
Everybody's doing a really good job trying to like convince me.
I mean,
Oh, Ben, are you looking for some estrogen?
No, that's not what I'm just saying that like it's just better. Seems like better healthcare, better just quality of life in general
I would
rather
say
than-
it is.
compared to California. And also it's
Oh,
colder,
yeah.
and I like the cold weather, and I like this bipolar
I mean-
weather we have going on down here.
My brother, like, just my entire family was born and raised in California, and I was the first one to like break the cycle and literally leave. And now they're all kind of just like looking at me like, "So, here, it's nice over there."
Yeah, now it's mine. You can't have it.
I send them pictures of the snow, and there's grass, and it's like
What?
it's a lovely 72 in like July, and they're like, "Oh, so well, okay." Last year was actually
72.
terrible. Last year was terrible, but like past summers were actually very pleasant, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's seasons," and they like to see it a lot, and they're like, "I want to go see you." I'm like, "Come see me," and they're getting real curious. They're starting to sniff it around a little bit.
So Bunny says, "Do you want to talk about healthcare, Kappa?" He's from Canada, by the way. So
Oh. Okay. I was we were joking at work about the whole like, oh, just go to Canada, free healthcare. They're like 3 hours from the fucking border or whatever. And I don't know, because some of the coworkers I have are locals, are like born and raised in Spokane, and they're like, bruh, like I know it sounds like a fucking promised land for healthcare, but in reality, like the healthcare that's technically free is like the lowest tiered healthcare you could get.
Yeah, no.
And they literally like just buy or just pay for healthcare. It's still like
You know how many
it's still
people
good.
come from Canada into North Idaho just to do our healthcare? It's a lot of people.
Bunty says depends on what you need. Literally.
Yes, if they
anything.
want something that needs to get done, they come here. If it's something that's not worried, they don't care. They'll stay up there. But it's like they need it now. It's like, okay, they're here.
I don't know. If you've got a lot of problems medically,
It's crazy.
I feel like it would get kind of dicey. Then you would just have to pay for your own fucking healthcare anyway to get like the best you can get or whatever.
Used to hear things at McDonald's. You hear a lot.
McDonald's. I mean, yeah.
It's literally the first
we-
McDonald's that was like between Canada and like the next major town. So
Dude, McDonald's is how you get to medical problems.
I need an operation for infected teeth that could potentially be very dangerous. If I can't pay 350 Canadian dollars, sorry, no can do. I mean, that's literally
I would
American
kill for
healthcare as
$3.50.
well.
You kidding me?
Yeah, that's literally American healthcare too, though. You have to pay or else they won't do it. Or rather, they'll do it and then you are in debt. Dude, I'm hitting 10s now.
How much was my wisdom teeth, babe? For all 4, I think it was like
I
was
don't
it like
remember.
$480 something or something like that? I don't remember. But like I did have dental coverage. If I didn't, it would have been like in the thousands. But I think we paid like $480 something or something like that. And for all 4, that's really good. That was, I mean, that's for life, and it's $400. It's pretty good. Because what I have isn't covered by free healthcare.
Oh my goodness. I just got...
Infected teeth. So like you need like a root canal or something?
Dude, I just got yellow gloves and a crawling hand drop. Crawling hand drop is like really rare, I think.
What does that do? What does it do?
It's just something, it's like a trophy you put in your house.
Oh, cool.
The drop is 1 in 500.
it's not
I
terrible.
need it removed and antibiotics. Is the antibiotics is what's fucking you over? Cause
No, that's keeping the
Probably.
infection.
I don't know, man.
Antibiotics is for after...
Crafting is
I'm
now
aware. Bunty, come high five us down in Olympia, and then we'll part ways. And you
Well-
get your thing.
It's dangerous because of how deep it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Brush your
Sounds
teeth,
scary.
kids. Brush your teeth. I'm
Hey,
still
man.
guilty of... I'm still guilty of not doing it as often as I should.
Same.
Most people, yeah.
I had a crown put into one of my teeth is grounded down pretty like a lot, and then there's a crown on top of it.
Why did they do that again?
It was basically gone, the tooth, and it was if I didn't get taken care of, it was just gonna
Get
cause
worse.
me nerve pain forever.
No.
Like it was
could
unbearable.
eventually, if left untreated, infect my blood. Then it's time
Yes.
for a wild ride.
If it gets
Bunty,
into your
that's not
bloodstream,
funny.
then you are in danger. Then it's gonna head to the heart, and that's where things go bad.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I my mom was pretty strict with the whole like dental twice a year, eyes once a year thing, and I got my teeth looked at and my eyes done and new glasses and everything like right before I left California, and I've known my dentist people for years. It's just the same people, and she was like, "I'll like give me straight, man," and she was like, because the dentist usually look at you and they determine whether you need your wisdom teeth removed or not in life, just in general, if they're bugging you or not. And mine were not, but she was like, "Give it 2 to 5 years and you're gonna be in trouble." She's like, "Just get them out now."
Yeah.
And I was
I'm
a
going,
chicken.
I'm going to tell you that right now, too. When it comes to wisdom teeth, you don't want to joke around with those, because my boss at McDonald's, he was probably in his 40s, 50s range. He never had them
no.
removed. All of a sudden,
so bad.
something came up to where he had an infection in his mouth. The wisdom tooth grew.
Was in the way.
Wasn't growing upwards, it was growing downwards.
Ooh.
And it hooked and then stabbed into an blood vessel or something like that.
Oh god.
It dug into something that shouldn't have been in, and it caused an infection. And
That
it was
sounds fucking
terrible.
awful.
That sounds horrifying.
So
See,
they couldn't
I-
just like get it out. They had to break it and then rip it out because it was
Ah!
hooked at a 90-degree angle. And it's like, that's pain.
Okay, so my doc told me, I was like, "Give it to me straight, dog," and she's like, "You're gonna need them removed." And I asked her why, and she says all 4 of your wisdom teeth are growing sideways.
Yep.
Like they're not sitting up; they're completely on their side, like perfectly. It's kind of crazy. And I was like, "Oh shit!" And she's like, "And it doesn't seem like an issue now, but they're gonna grow in more, and because
They
they're
don't
at
stop
such a
growing.
because they're at such a weird angle. Food and stuff is gonna get stuck in there no matter how hard you brush and floss and swish and swash and everything. It's just gonna be an issue, and it's gonna flare up your gums no matter what." And I was like, "That fucking sucks." And sure fucking shit, like 2 years later, I was like, "Bruh." And then one of them kept constant. I just
Yow.
did Bob. That cannot be for me, right?
Yow.
Yeah.
It's
not-
Ben.
It's
That's for
Ben.
me. Come here, cat. Where'd you go?
Come here.
got-
He was stuck.
I got another purple glove.
Good job, Lovey. And
I don't want to follow the cat right now.
no, you have to. Oh, wait, he's
mean, you
gonna
can
take you
tell
to his
him.
island.
He's gone.
Okay.
Be gone, cat.
Be gone. Anyway, yes, and she was like, and so she was right, and my top right one came in, so it started growing in so much that every time I literally did anything, it would chafe against my top cheek, and it would just flare up so hard where like I couldn't bite down or like rest, like let my mouth be in resting position or not, I would be biting down on my gum. It was really annoying.
Oh, 100%.
It was the worst, and I could have did it before I left Cali, but I was a big chicken. And then like I just had enough, and I was like, all right, like I'm getting all 4 at once. Like usually people do 2 and 2,
I got
But I
four
was-
once.
and I know. And my mom was like, just do 2 and 2 and recover. And I'm like, no. I'm like, you get 1 shot,
Just
and that's
get it over with.
Like,
Better
yeah,
that
like,
way.
get me out of here. And when was this, babe? Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before that. And because I set the appointment in like August or something like that, and she's like, you can either get it after your birthday or before Christmas, or after
Didn't
Christmas.
one of you guys mention someone named Gim Gooch? Yes, he was just at the Edgeville furnace.
He's not here anymore.
No, he's history. He's gone.
There is someone here
You
called
guys
Gim
do
B.
know each
Stoner.
other?
I think he sees him somewhere.
He's probably gonna be like, that's the fiance's bullshit friend or whatever.
That'd be funny.
I just saw him. He's doing agility with me.
Nice.
Good. You
By the
guys
way,
should suffer
I have-
together.
I'm killing like 10 more hands, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. But you
Alright.
guys do that at your pace, and we'll all have the crafting level. And hell, you guys could probably squeeze out 20 fire making super fucking fast solo, and then we could do the quest next Tuesday.
I agree. I think we'll probably get it done.
Huh.
But anyway, yeah,
What level
I got
crafting
my
we're supposed to have?
36.
36.
36.
Oh, okay. Well, it's 10 away.
But yeah, the lady was like, you can either enjoy your food for your birthday or enjoy your food for Christmas. And I was like, my birthday. So Christmas was kind of shite that year because I couldn't eat anything. It was sad. But now we're here, and much better. And I'm really glad I did it because that shit was whack.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ben, are you contemplating moving up here?
It's something I'm thinking about. It wouldn't be for a little while, like for a couple
Yeah.
years, but
Oh yeah.
I also
Aren't you in
have a
school?
couple other friends. Huh?
Aren't you in school?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
There's I'm exploring options.
Fair enough.
Just too much going on right now.
Are you-
I
Understand.
get it.
Do you want to go to school, like college?
Not in the same way that I went like before.
Fuck is that mean?
Like, I went for music studies before, music education before,
Cool.
to like teach, but then I realized I didn't want to teach.
That's fair.
So I don't know. I'm still I think I want to do something with my hands, but at the same time, I'm also thinking I kind of want to go back and do something maybe culinary wise, because a lot of my old food jobs. So especially working with candy and stuff, I wouldn't mind doing
Oh,
stuff like that.
dude, you're talking my language right now.
So we'll see. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do.
Sugar work is so fucking fun, but it takes like years to even like fathom what the fuck is going on.
I mean, I worked for a shop for a year and a half, and I mean, we did mostly just chocolate stuff.
See, now I'm talking about like legit sugar work,
Like legit,
hard,
like yeah. I
like
would love to
cookies
do.
and hard candies and stuff like that, and caramels and etc.
I would love to do. Well, we did caramels. Caramels weren't too bad.
Caramels a bitch.
Yeah, but if I learned from a pretty good guy. Like, well, he's a piece of shit, but
He had
I
great-
learned- he knew what he was doing at least. You know, I'll
Yeah,
admit
yeah,
that. So I learned how to do that. Like, it took me a year to really get it down. But
yeah.
no, I knew how to make caramels from scratch. Both the caramel sauce and like straight up like the hard caramels and the great.
Ooh. Yeah, caramel's an asshole. I don't even like it, but and then making it on top of that is a bitch and a half. It's fucking violent. And scary.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
over a giant like we did it over these giant like cauldron like
Pots.
things and like Jesus
no.
Christ.
Oh no, I could never. I would be terrified.
Yeah, had a face shield over my face.
Oh my god, yeah.
yeah.
When you add that cream, motherfucker, you run.
You paddle it. You gotta see, fucking stir it at the right time, and
Yeah.
it's terrifying, but if you do it right,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It turns so fast. Like if you swirl it just too much, if it's a couple degrees over, it's burnt. It's done.
We did the same thing with I believe with riddles. Did it
Ooh,
kind of the
riddles
same
are
way.
fun. See, riddles
Those
are
are-
better.
Those are a little bit easier, I think. If
Yes,
I
they
remember
are.
right. It's been like 7 years since I've done it though, so
Yeah, riddles
been a
are a
while.
little bit easier. If we're talking about hard caramel candies, that's where it's really hard because you got to get it right. Because the consistency would be off if it's cooked too much or too little.
oh yeah, oh
But-
yeah.
But yeah, I would love to be in a candy shop for like a year or two. Oh,
It was
that
fun.
would be legit.
The people I worked for sucked, but my coworkers, like my actual coworkers, were cool, and actually doing the job was a lot of fun.
Cool.
So I would be doing that again.
I tip my hat to you, man. That's definitely on my list of what I like. Something I do want to pick up in my baking career in general is
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
just I would say chocolate's probably last on the list just because I fucking hate doing chocolatier work. It's so messy. And if you think caramel is hard, chocolate is like times a billion. It's the worst.
Chocolate's just. I mean, I haven't made chocolate itself. But, like,
Did you say
we've-
chocolate?
Chocolate. Wait, you
But-
did like the whole process, like from
Like,
bean
from,
to bar?
like, no, did not do that.
I
Did
was
not
gonna
do
say,
that.
bro.
But no, I
That'd
wish
be-
I'd done that. That'd be cool. That'd be fucking sick. but we get these giant. We get chocolate like
The
by
cocoa nibs?
giant bars, huge giant bars that you then melt down, and it's like pure chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
pure dark chocolate, pure milk chocolate. 70%. Was it 70% for dark chocolate? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
But we have these giant vats that are just filled with melted chocolate all the time, and
Yeah, tempera.
as we take the chocolate out, temper it into a whole different separate thing, coat whatever we're coating, do whatever we're doing with the chocolate, and throw it through we had like a whole enrober system and everything. We also made homemade ice cream too.
Ooh.
Gonna find I think I found the video that has me making ice cream in it.
Oh my god, yes, please post that in the thingy.
Okay, guys, I'm done. I'm gonna hop off
Alright.
as well as in the stream. So, thanks for chilling, everyone. Peace out.
Bye, Blake. Bye,
Bye,
people.
Blake.
Blake chat.
I'll
Bye.
see you in a bit.
I'll just post it in the chat.
I'm gonna get 36, and then
Since
whatever
we were
I have left over, I'll just throw it somewhere.
That's what I was talking about. You can delete that if it's the wrong chat, whatever. But that's what we're talking about it.
Oh no, it's fine. You can leave it there.
Yeah, I'll watch it in a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good night, guys. I'll chat with you later.
Have a nice
Bye,
like,
Bye, Blake.
Bye.
Now you're here. Hi, Bunty.
And then even if you do everything right, it just might motherfucking bloom anyway.
Yep, exactly.
It's the worst.
Until after it goes through the fucking tunnel, and then it gets to the end, you're just like, God damn.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't see all that. I don't have patience for all that. Some people love that crap, and I'm like, I'm gonna have
I
like
like
a
that.
stroke.
It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I liked getting the temperature just right, and then like keeping an eye on it, and being like, oh, you bitch! No, throw the little fucking bar of chocolate. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, seed that
All right,
shit.
okay. All right, pull that chocolate out. All right, we're good.
Yeah, you can't let it get too high, or not you're fucked. You gotta restart.
Oh man.
Good times.
I don't know. I'm glad you like it, Ben, but I just don't. I can't do it. I've tried so many times to like it, and I'm like, this is hell on earth.
I think what I liked making the most was the ice cream.
Ice cream sounds.
I was
fun.
wondering why this
Ice
song
cream was a
sounded
lot of fun to
familiar.
make.
Is it
When you-
in this video? But like, do you guys use like any like leavening agents in there or anything? Like, do you whip the cream first or?
For the ice cream,
Yeah.
it's what kind of cream was it that we used? It was, oh my god, it's been a while. I think he talks about it when he gets to that point. Hold on, I gotta actually I can't. To be fair, I can't remember exactly what I did. It was 7 years ago.
Right.
When we had the cream, we had the base cream, and then you throw it into the machine with ingredients to turn it. So it was all basically like vanilla to start with. Just
Are you the guy in the red hat?
And then you'll see me mixing the ice cream.
Go, Ben, go.
Yeah.
This was 7 years ago.
If you
This
guys,
was years ago, yeah.
if you guys need more molten glass, there's 135 of it in the group storage.
Dude, I'll take all of it. I don't care.
Dude, I would take like so much ice cream home with me. Like more than I was supposed to be taking home. My
Okay,
favorite
Ben, show up.
my favorite was the honey lavender ice cream. Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds bougie.
Oh, it's so good.
What? Okay. Ramir's Candies and
Primers.
Primers, whatever.
You can go to there's 3 locations, one in Three Rivers, which is my hometown, and then there's Avila Beach and Oakhurst, all California.
Those, I don't even know what any of those are. How are that north side or what?
Avila Beach is, oh fuck, where's Avila Beach?
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, definitely. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks Bunny Hunter for showing up and hanging out. Thanks Dawnstar, who was here way earlier, and thank you Spartacus208. Always appreciated. We're gonna end it here. Not much more. I need to get ready for bed anyway. So it's always appreciated. And anyone who lurks and just pops in for no reason, those people are always appreciated. So should be back with Valheim on Thursday, and yeah, that's about it at the moment. So thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
You can easily train yourself to listen faster.